Hello folks, today I am at Waterloo, New York, currently on Oak Island about to launch my kayak, and we're going to be launching into the Seneca Cayuga Canal system. This is my first time actually going to be kayaking here. I've of course kayaked the Erie Canal a number of times, but this portion of the canal, which does eventually connect to the main branch, I have never tried before. I mean, we fished around here at Mace Point, over at the Mudlocks and places like that since I was a little kid, but I've never actually gotten out onto the water here, so I'm really excited to be able to get out there today. Beautiful day today, and honestly the launch is really nice. It's a great spot to be able to come and launch your boat or your kayak, and hopefully we're gonna be able to catch some decent fish today. The last time I was here actually around Oak Island, I lost 2 decent largemouth, so I know the fish are in here. I'm excited to get out there, so let's go for it. All right, we are underway. Just pulling out of the dock area, and already we got this nifty little spot over here. I actually saw about 2 or 3 bass blow up around the dock itself, but it's, you know, it's not a huge area surrounding it, so I don't want to crowd anybody if they have to get their bass boat in. But here, on the other hand, I want to at least give something a try. Maybe a jig. This is the first time I've ever been out on a kayak with 0-mile-per-hour winds. There's just nothing right here. It's crazy. It's very nice. It's not perfect because it's a hot day, but there's the wind. Had to open my big mouth. It was too nice. But it feels good. We actually need it because it's a much warmer day than I thought it was going to be, and I'm already feeling like I made a mistake wearing the waders today. I should have just went with the water shoes. Yeah, you get out of here. This is a pretty cool area. So let me show you guys where I launched from. This is Oak Island right here, and there's a little bridge leading over to it. But otherwise, there's a lot of docks around it. There's a few fishing platforms. It's just a really nice spot. And we got this beautiful lock over here with a secondary waterway, and this is around the area on the other side over there where I actually had caught the bass. So I'm not going to get too close to this thing because there is a little bit of a current, but I got to at least throw around it for a little bit. I haven't actually caught a fish out of the kayak on a worm yet. That's something I haven't successfully done. We've been getting really good at it this year though, from shore. I'd say I've caught more fish now on an artificial worm than I have any other setup. Alright, this spot right in front of me is actually where I had hooked into 2 bass. I lost both of them. I may even include that right here. Got him! Dad, get the net! Get the net! Okay. Oh!
Lost him. Good bass though.
Whoa. Got him. Yep.
Okay. Whoa. He got off?
Yep.
Man. What the hell's going on here?
So hopefully this time we will have a little bit better luck. All right, the carp are jumping day. All right, I think it's time we head on out. We've hung around the initial starting area for quite a while. Now it's time we get to the real objective, which is all those trees along that side of the canal. I'm gonna probably throw the worm a lot today, but we also have a buzzbait tied on. We have a shallow water crankbait tied on. We also have a chatterbait tied on, and we have a bass jig tied on. So I might change the color of the bass jig, because the color that I caught a fish on, like last week, I think was a like a darker brown, and I have on a blue today. I'm testing out a fairly inexpensive jig because it really burns every time you lose a $5 jig or more expensive ones. I know they get considerably more expensive than that, but even a $5 loss just because you get it caught on a rock, that always sucks. So if I can get away with using a jig that costs $1.80, you better believe I'm gonna do it. There's got to be some fish around here. This is one of the fishiest looking stretches of canal I've ever seen. Good news is the canal is flowing this way, so we're going to be going against the current to start with. We'll be able to just let the current take us back all the way to the launch, I think. Whoa. Get a Rocky? Nope. It counts. It ain't a rock bass. Oh, buddy, did we get you good? I think we got him good. Dang it. Oh, no, wait, you're okay. Well, not quite what we're hoping for. Oh, jeez, buddy. I'm kind of sorry. You're chunky, though. You got some girth on you. You're going to grow up and be big and strong. All right, let's get you back in. Jeez. They're hungry. It was a largemouth. Not the size we're hoping for, but it was a largemouth. Fish are present in the canal. Boy, you guys are hiding everywhere. Look at that. Stealthy. Wait, boy, he was waiting for me to throw top water. He knew I was coming through. Well, it looks like we may have lucked out. There's some docks coming up. Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. All right, so I was correct. This is a pretty cool spot, guys. This is the reverse side of that little bridge that leads over to Oak Island. So there's actually a little tunnel that leads underneath the bridge that connects the two waterways. So I want to go throw this worm at that little tunnel and see if fish like to go through it. Oh. Oh, that's a better one. Hey, come back here. All right, only slightly bigger. He's probably about 8 inches. These are all thicker fish though. I am shocked. Usually when I catch bass this big on the canal back home, they're all very thin at this size, but these are meaty fish. All right, maybe there's more under this tree. That's better, finally better. Oh. Not that much better. Our drag just was not set right. Oh. I think still, yeah. Oh no, okay, that's better. Yeah, that might be a measurable worthy fish. All right, finally something a little bit more substantial. Again, very chunky bass. Very chunky bass for the size. We're gonna measure it just for the heck of it. You never know. It's a 13. That's actually a 13. All right, first fish officially on the board. Nice. All right, well, I feel a little bit better now. Oh geez, we finally got a measurable fish. Oh, it's a fish. No. Ah. Really? Buddy, how? Did I? Wow, I snagged you real good. It's a nice size bluegill, but not a fair catch and not what we want. I don't quite know how that happened, but there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. Yeah. That's the one. All right, that's a good fish. Whoo. That's the one we were waiting. Oh my gosh, that's a good bass. All right, that's better. That is more like it, guys. That's got, I'm guessing right now, that's gonna be at least a 15. Has to be a 15 compared to how big the other one was. But another chunky fish. I cannot believe how chunky these fish have been today. Not quite. 14 and a half. Still a sizable improvement, guys. All right, one last look at this guy. Thank you, buddy. You good fish. Awesome. All right, fish number 4. Two keeper size, 2 small ones, but still we are getting some decent action. 3 of those fish came from back here. I guess we're gonna hang around here a little bit longer. For a while after we caught that little one, I was starting to get worried, but now that we're back here, we've already done fairly decent for this trip. I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a little further away from it, and then we're gonna chuck it straight into that tube if we can. There. What's going on? Is the water coming back my way now? The water's coming back my way now. What gives? Yeah, the water's literally coming back my way now. Well, maybe some fish will spill out of it now, huh? Oh, you know what? I wonder if they open the lock. Right? That's that extra flow maybe from when the lock is opened up and the water comes out. That makes a lot of sense. See, now I'm thinking with my head. I was hoping there'd be a ton of fish flowing through here, but I guess this doesn't work like that. Yeah, I gotta remember to tell my dad about this place too, because we came here on Father's Day and we tried a few spots. This we did not see. This is straight out from where I just caught that nice bass. So we probably gonna have to come back here at some point, because this is a big open spot. We're gonna give this tree one more go. Why not, right? We pulled 2 fish out from under it. Might as well see if there's more. There we go. Finally, I got one good cast under that tree. Ooh, wait a minute. Wow. Just slid them right in there. I'll be interesting to see if this is the same fish. I doubt it. I doubt it, because they got my number. But you never know. Could be the same fish. Gotta check. I think I remember where I hooked them. Well, maybe we're not leaving the area quite yet. Not even leaving this tree. Buddy, are you the same fish? Oh my gosh, I think it's the same fish. Dude, you gotta stop, huh? I don't know. You know, he had, well, that's like the sore that I thought he had. I don't know. We're gonna take a closer look. We're gonna measure him. Or we're gonna lose him right out of the net. There, you got enough room to swim for the time being. We're gonna get this hook out of here before I do another thing. You shut that mouth. Is that my second fish? No, I think this is a different fish. I don't know. Wait, I think our first, he was 14 and a half. This fish is just touching 14 and a half. All right, buddy. You stay away from hooks. All right. Put in a new battery. We're set and ready to go for a while. What are the odds of catching other fish from under that tree? What are the odds from catching that same fish again from under that tree? Again. Oh, here I go. Well, there was another stupid fish under that tree. Or the same fish. I hope we can get him in so we can find out. That's all I know. This is... That's gotta be a smaller fish. Maybe the first fish again? The first of the bigger ones? Jeez. Come on, guys. There's more than one tree. I don't know. I think this is a new fish. I don't remember that busted upper fin. Though, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna take a look. I see two. Oh, that's his nose. Nope, just the one hole. I think this is a new bass. That's a new fish. All right, I think that's a new fish. That's 14 1/4. Yeah, that one's 14 1/4. All right, new fish, guys. That's another decent bass. That's is that 5 fish from that tree? 4. That's 4 fish from that tree. 4 fish from under one tree. Dang it, there was a fish down. Dang it. Okay, it's something small. Has to be small. Finally, we got it decently under the dock. I was skipping fine under all the trees. First dock I get to, I bounce it like 4 feet in the air. Something little had it. Well, I gotta say, those clouds ain't looking good. We're gonna keep an eye on that. There was not supposed to be any lightning storms today, so if it rains a little bit, that's okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh. We just got some crazy winds coming in. This is actually probably right when they said the rain was coming. So far, if it's just like this, I can definitely deal with this. This is not bad. It actually feels really good. We'll just let the kayak drain every once in a while. We'll be all set. All right. Now it's getting more miserable. Now I gotta make the decision. Do I head back closer to the launch in case I really need to get off the water, or do I go down a couple more docks? I don't know the answer. See, the thing is, it's warm. I'm not worried about it getting too cold. I'm not really worried. It looks like there's clear sky after this. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, I think we're through the worst of it. There's blue sky right over there. We have some type of a dock coming up. I don't know if it's all in the water or what. We might finally throw some different types of baits. We're not seeming to have much luck out here with the worm or the jig. I almost feel like I want to throw a crankbait if there's some open water. If we can find some patches with some open spots, we might just throw a crankbait, and maybe even put on a deeper one too if we can get a good spot where we can crank a little bit deeper. Oh, is that KOA? A KOA campground? No kidding. So they own this dock. Interesting. Oh yeah, no, this is where we're spending time. We gotta look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Docks that are out in the middle of nowhere, no boats, no other more expensive possessions to potentially damage. This is where we want to fish. Let's try a little bit different type of fishing then. I have been lazy all day today. Let's try some more active fishing. I gotta remember how to throw a bait caster again. It's been a while. I've been dealing with some definite pain on my thumb from always using a bait caster. So I switched to mostly using spinning rods again. But I use bait casters when I am on my kayak because, you know, casting speed can be everything. You can get those extra casts in when you're out on a kayak. It takes so much for me to get out on this kayak. I want to get the most out of it when I'm out here. I might try some top water near the cattails. That usually produces back closer to home, so we might give that a go. Love to at least get one topwater fish today. I thought we were going to do better on topwater today, really, because I knew that the sides of the Seneca Cayuga Canal here, in general, slope a lot less than that of the Erie Canal back home. So it's much more gradual, so you get that shallower water for longer. See, there's a couple trees right down here I like the looks of. See, I didn't even speak it into existence and we're still having trouble with getting a limit. I almost said that we're one fish away from a limit if that one fish wasn't a double. So we might only have 3 fish right now, but there's a solid chance we've got 4. But still, I didn't even want to say it, but all I had to do was think it. And now we haven't gotten a fish in the past 2.5 hours, I think. But I'm hoping we can change that because there's a lot of overhanging trees coming up here. Hang on. We have visual confirmation of a fish. Dang it, he actually had it. That little jerk. Something tried to grab it right there, guys. All right, we're reaching a stretch that has fish. He had it again. Dang it. Ugh. You're not a foot long. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Definitely not a foot, but at least we got another fish. At least we got another fish. Okay, so there's fish around here. I think we may go back and spend 20 more minutes in the spot we started in. We should have never left it. I mean, I know I'm trying to cover water, see what other things are here because it's my first time here, but you know, I was catching fish over there and I stupidly left. We've only got one fish since then, and it wasn't exactly a good one. I think I actually see a fish under there. No way. There's a fish over there. There's a fish over there again. What are they doing all congregating under this one tree? There's an entire canal and every fish is under this tree. Darn it. Whoa. That's a little fish. The first one was a big fish. Big fish. He was running off with it. Obviously didn't have it in his mouth enough. I guess we're camping this tree for the next 20 minutes. And then we'll be all done. All right, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm admitting defeat. We did not get a limit today. And actually, I have never gotten a limit off of a kayak before. I've never at least measured one. I may have one day on Cayuga Lake, but I never measured all the fish. So I've never officially measured a limit. And until I can measure a limit, you know, a number of times, I'm thinking like, you know, 4 or 5 times. That's why I'm not competing in any kayak fishing tournaments, because there's really no reason to. Unless I can at least catch 5 fish a few times in my life and have the experience of doing that, there's really no chance for me to do well in a tournament. So I'm trying to get as much experience as I can, and at least we got 4 decent fish today. Maybe 3. Like I said, we got to look at the pictures. I don't know. I'm going to try to put the verdict in right here. But it was still a great day of fishing. We still caught, what, 7 fish? We caught 4 decent sized fish and 3 little ones. So that's the most fish I've caught off the kayak so far this year. So still a very exciting day of fishing. I like this spot a lot. I just don't know why the fish only seem to be in this little channel, or at least the ones that I have, you know, been able to entice to bite. Maybe they're in the middle of the canal today, deep. Maybe if I had thrown like a crankbait, or if I had just thrown the jig way to the bottom of the center of the canal, maybe that would have done it. And that's something I'm certainly willing to try next time. But sadly, I am out of time for today. And I want to thank everybody for joining me on the adventure. I really appreciate it as always, and I hope you all take care.